So hey guys, back with another supplement review. This is Dave with Mission to Muscle, and this is a pre-workout review. And this pre-workout surprised me. It really did surprise me. Now I took this 4 days, and the first time I had to take it on my day off because I didn't want to take it on a regular gym day, not knowing what to expect. So I'm proud to take the hit for you guys and deliver some information on Robotics Fitness Robotic Pre-Workout. We're gonna go right in the ingredient profile. When I get halfway down the list, you're gonna know why I was concerned about taking this and wondering if I was gonna have a crappy workout or not. So I'll put the ingredient profile right in front of me. As you can see on the top, this is a 1 scoop at 60 servings or a 2 scoop at 30 servings. We're gonna go into the 2 scoops because we don't play around here. I'm not gonna do a 1 scoop dose. I wanted to get the full effect for you guys and deliver all the information for you. Right on the top of the list, we have L-citrulline at 6 grams. This is for the vasodilation and the pumps in the gym. Then we have creatine mono at 5 grams. If you take creatine already and you buy this pre-workout, that just means you do not take your dose of creatine for the day. Taking the creatine mono in the pre-workout isn't going to do a damn thing for your workout. This is for ATP production and power output, but you have to be saturated with creatine, just so you know. But it is nice sometimes to have creatine in a pre-workout for some people. Then we have beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. This is for the more reps, more sets, less fatigue in the gym. A little bit of, it gives you that power output and that push in the gym to push out more. Then we have betaine anhydrous at 3 grams. This is for cell hydration and power output by hydrating the cells, protecting the mitochondria, and a lot of other health benefits involved with betaine anhydrous. Then we have acetyl L-carnitine at HCl at 1.5 grams. This is a great ingredient. It's gonna help mobilize fat. It's gonna drive fat into the cells. This is a form that actually can cross the blood-brain barrier and give you some cognitive functions as well, which gives you that mental energy. Then we have L-tyrosine at 1.5 grams. This is a great ingredient. I like to see that at between 1 and 2 grams. It will give a little bit of well-being. It will help with mental fatigue, and in turn will help with a little bit of energy throughout your workouts. Then we have agmatine sulfate, awesome ingredient. As a type 1 diabetic, I love this ingredient. I like it between 1 and 2 grams because it does sometimes help lower my sugars during training because it's a GDA. So it's not only a vasodilator, but it helps drive glucose into the muscles to be used as energy. So you're gonna get some energy effects off of agmatine sulfate, especially a good source of it. Then we have alpha GPC at 600 milligrams, great dose. This is for cognitive function, but at 600 milligrams, the studies have shown that it increases GH levels and helps with exercise endurance and output as during training. So very good dose. Then we have L-theanine, 600 milligrams. So now you know why I tested it. Yeah, this is an either hit or miss ingredient for some people. And for me, just so you guys know, L-theanine doesn't make me want to go to sleep right away because I actually take it at night with some ashwagandha. So I take 200 milligrams of L-theanine with ashwagandha and melatonin about an hour before bed to tone me down, but it doesn't put me to sleep, but it quiets my brain. And that's what it does in pre-workout, especially if it's not, the pre-workout isn't designed properly as far as nootropic wise or cognitive function wise, to where I'm in the gym and I get kind of like my energy drops and my drive drops because my brain just kind of slows down and quiets down. So this is an anti-fatigue. This is supposed to help sustain energy levels when it's coupled with caffeine. So it's supposed to prolong the caffeine effect. So I'll let you know how it did when we get into the results, or my results on taking this pre-workout. Then we have caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams. Decent dose. It's an everyday driving dose. Then we have Vaso 6, 300 milligrams, great vasodilator, one of my favorites, made from green tea. Then we have Vaso Drive AP, made from casein, at 300 milligrams, which you're going to find that between 250 and 500. And it's a very decent dose, very, very good ingredient and a healthy ingredient. Then we have Heparin A at 1% at 40 milligrams. This is going to help produce extra choline and help your body, your brain utilize more choline for cognitive function and thought process and all that stuff. Then we have 2 digestive ingredients down here. The estrogen at 25 milligrams, not bad. Like to see that about 50, but that's not bad because they coupled it with the black pepper fruit extract at 5 milligrams. And these 2 ingredients are just going to help with the digestion of all these other ingredients for you to utilize them and get them in your system properly. So Robotic Pre-Workout, how did it do? First, we're going to get into the scoop. So this is supposed to be 14.6 grams per serving. And just so you guys know, if you do a scoop like that, which is a level scoop, you're going to be about 12 grams, maybe a little bit over 12.2. So in order to get, if you don't have a scale, I recommend you guys getting a scale, but I want to show you guys, because if you do decide to try this product, you want to get the full dose. If you want the 14 grams, you want a heaping scoop like so per scoop. So this is 2 scoops, should be about 29.2 grams, and 2 heaping scoops will deliver that. But like I said, you should have a scale because you just never know on this stuff. And without us reviewing it, you wouldn't have known that, and you would have been way underdosed by quite a bit as far as the ingredients if you did 2 scoops on this thing. So price, this is about $50. $50 for 2 scoops at 30 servings is not bad if it delivers. The taste, it's a blue raspberry. It's fine. It's just fine. It's not like fantastic, but it delivers, and you're gonna be fine with it. It's gonna taste really well. We're gonna get into the claims here. So this has right on here, intense focus, nitric oxide booster, and I think it says increased energy and endurance. So we'll get into all that. First, I'm going to go through the steps. You take this, just so you know, this is some pure beta alanine. So if you get itching and scratching, expect to be itching and scratching when this kicks in between 10 and 20 minutes after taking it, depending on if you've eaten or not. If you get pins and needles and the warmth, expect those tingles to come in pretty damn strong. It's a pure source of beta alanine. At 3.2 grams, I don't get hit that hard off of 3.2 grams. And this thing hit pretty hard. I was like, whoa, it's there and it's good. So just so you know, getting that out of the way, and that's like 10 to 20 minutes that comes in. The intense focus. So when does the focus come in? The focus comes in around 45 minutes. It starts to build 45 minutes to an hour. Is it intense? So I consider this an everyday pre, because it's only 300 milligrams of caffeine. This is a daily pre-workout is what it is, pump pre-workout. And as far as focus goes for a daily pre, I consider it intense because it delivers. So you're going to be in the gym and you're going to be zoned into your training, and it's not a nootropic bubble type focus. It is not a hazy nootropic focus as far as living in La La Land, not really being there, that type of thing. It's a very clear-headed, dialed in focus that really gets you into your training for a good 2 hours. So it does deliver. So as far as daily pre's, they say intense, it's very high end is like what I like to say, because I've had intense pre-workouts, not stim junkie intense or anything like that, but it does deliver for a daily pre. The nitric oxide boosting. So the pumps kick in about an hour. So the vasodilation, everything is right around an hour. So if you're in there training at 45 minutes when the nootropics or the focus kicks in, the pumps are going to start delivering. And does this deliver pumps? Hell yeah. Crazy pumps. So you do not, I'm telling you right now, if you're looking for a pump pre-workout, this thing delivers as far as that goes. And you do not need any other pump ingredients on this thing. The pumps are crazy. It's very, very good. Nothing else needed as far as pumps on this thing. And as far as nootropics too, nothing else needed. It's enough. It's just perfect for the training. The increased energy and endurance that they claim. We'll get into the endurance, because the energy I want to leave last, because I want to talk about the L-theanine a little bit. The endurance is very, very good because the focus is really upper level, and those pumps are really upper level. And the muscle endurance, I like to say the power output, delivers. It's very good as far as training. I caught myself doing extra sets that I didn't need to do when I was doing the training, and I was pushing through those reps really, really well. And so it delivered very, very good on the endurance. Now, ending it with the energy. So, you know, this is L-theanine. What does Garage Gym Homie say? What do you say, Ari? You say right swipe or left swipe. So some of you right swipe on L-theanine and some of you left swipe on L-theanine. And I want to tell you right now, L-theanine I do get affected by it. I don't get total sleepy. So I can't take L-theanine and fall asleep, but it affects my workouts. And this combination, and usually it's not a 2-to-1 ratio of L-theanine to caffeine. It's usually in pre-workouts, you get a 2-to-1 ratio of caffeine to L-theanine. So now you'll see why this kind of concerned me if I was going to have some crappy workouts or not. I'll tell you right now, and I don't know, I'll be honest with you, I don't know if it's because of all the nootropics in here, because of the high, it got 600 milligrams alpha GBC, it got 1.5 grams of L-tyrosine, so they got a lot of nootropic factors going in here. The carnitine, I don't know what it is, but I did not at all feel sleepy or tired on this thing at all. I'll tell you right now, it delivered some sustained energy longer than caffeine alone. So I know the L-theanine kind of like kept the energy level high for 2 hours after. So not 2 hours after, but for 2 hours and after, I was still feeling the energy afterwards, and it dialed down to pretty much just nothing. So like I said in the beginning, this surprised me. I was taken back on this. I had to do this pre-workout review for you guys, especially for all the L-theanine haters that I'm right with you. I'd say 70% of the L-theanine pre-workouts out there, you can see some of my past reviews. I was just like, I didn't like that because that L-theanine. But this one here, this is gonna go in my personal favorite top 10 daily pre-workouts, especially for a bodybuilding pre-workout. This delivers great focus, amazing pumps, and that L-theanine didn't affect me at all. And the energy, keep in mind, it's not a stim junkie pre, it's 300 milligrams of caffeine, and that's what it gives you. But it's sustainable, and it'll last you for 2 hours of training for sure. The energy lasts straight through. I think this is a fantastic pre-workout, a great purchase. But I like to just throw this out there. Those of you that take L-theanine and you fall asleep on it, then it's not something you want. You want to steer clear of it. But for those of you that are like me and have gotten affected by it, where it's kind of like dials you down a bit, like I said, if you're like me and that's how it affects you and that's why you don't like it, this is a hitter. I didn't feel it at all. And it's been a long day today and I'm still going. So I hope you guys liked the review. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you can, before you leave, give this video a thumbs up, and I'm gonna get going. It's almost dinner time for me. You guys have a wonderful day. Once again, Robotics Fitness, Robotic Pre-Workout. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next time on the channel.